says, AJ, you talk a lot in the podcast about getting your mind right, whether it's for riding, your business, or everyday life. Do you feel that large amounts of screen time, social media scrolling, etc., hinders the ability to grow the mind? Has there been any habits or rules you've instilled in your life or your family around this?
Great question. Great question, and appropriate to bring up now, I suppose. Not all screen time is created equal, for sure. So the times I am on my phone watching things, for example, I was just flying to, oh, holy cow. I just double connected on the way back from New Mexico and was on a plane for 14 hours. I'm using my phone, but I am on YouTube watching an educational podcast, or I am watching some sort of educational content 100% of the time when I'm on my phone. So I've completely I'm not on there doom scrolling or death scrolling, whatever the heck it's called, where people are just swiping through entertainment stuff. Zero entertainment on my phone whatsoever. I find entertainment in the educational content. I also have alerts set, like if I'm spending over a certain amount of time on Instagram, then the alert will go off, and I don't know when the last time I saw that alert go off, because it's probably set for 45 minutes or an hour, and I haven't hit an hour of screen time on inside of an app in a long time. But yeah, I would just say not all screen time is created equal. If you start to watch good stuff, your algorithms will then be a little bit more productive instead of just being absolute garbage on there. Because I will say, when I click into my YouTube, it's just all educational. You couldn't go on my YouTube and waste time watching stupid stuff. It only shows good stuff, mindset, business, you name it. And what was the first part of that question? Just leveling up
He
the
says
mindset.
that you talk a lot about getting your mind right. Whether it's for riding, your business, or everyday life.
Okay, and so to correlate that back to what it has to do with you leveling up and mindset wise, is because you have to stop chasing the short-term gratification of scrolling through short-form content. The person that does that, it's the same reason people like gambling. It's the same reason people would chase adrenaline. It's not a high level quality to have. So stop feeling when you have the urge of I'm bored to go to the phone.
Did you feel like your social media usage went down because of something?
That's a great question. I think it was before Millie that it happened. I mean, there was a few factors that went into it. I think one, the baby was coming, and then once Millie got here, I was very, very consciously okay, I don't want to be on my phone in front of Millie. So that was a big thing. Two, I was hiring more employees, so there was less need for me to be on my phone all the time, where before it was like, I think back to like the AJ number 2 days, and with you and AJ number 2 Cam at the beginning, I was on my phone from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, working all day long on my phone. I wouldn't look away from it. And I think I was just burnt out, and I just wanted to find another way to just step away from it further. And also, I didn't want to feel the anxiety of always feeling like I had to work and look at our content, because I can't click into Instagram without looking at all of our channels. And I think that sometimes, maybe there was a period of time where a lot of this stuff wasn't what I wanted it to be. And so it would always put me in a bad mood when I would click in, and then I'd watch through our stuff and I'm like, oh man, this could be this, or this should be changed. And I would just then become reactive, and I would be upset. And so I just didn't want to. So it was like 3 or 4 things that kind of happened. And then I just started to be disciplined and just stay away from it. And I go in there with hyper intention for short periods of time now. And even when I go in there now to do my sweeps of our social medias, I prime myself ahead of time to make sure that I'm going in there with a good attitude and try not to look at our content from a negative perspective or too critical.
Well, you're going to be your harshest critic, but Yeah, you're gonna be your harshest critic, but your guys do well. The content is good. Um, I only bring that up because I think about this a lot right now, and I think it's obviously sorry. I know I'm taking all your time. It's totally because of the kid for me, because I'm like, I don't want to be on my phone all the time.
No, right.
And I'm on my phone all the time. And it's like, I love and cherish movies, obviously, because I'm a geek. But it's also because growing up, I never sat and watched TV ever. But I was just an outdoorsy kid. I just wanted to go like ride a bike or a skateboard or do something dangerous. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think about those things all the time now, where it's like I was wondering if for you if it was the kid or what it was. But
Yeah, a movie's totally different too. So Millie's 2 now, right? So before
that's crazy.
Before you couldn't watch a movie with Millie because she wasn't watching a movie, right? Now
you're right.
Now it's a blast. So like we watched all the Harry Potters throughout the month of December.
Oh yeah.
I had never watched them.
Nice.
I'd never seen them. So I was like, wow, these movies are amazing. I brought Millie to, and right before we watched the Harry Potters, I brought Millie to Disney. And I was kind of a Disney hater before because I just thought that it was, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought it was a place that people went on vacation that didn't know how to vacation. You know, it was like the default kind of like, oh, I'm just going to go to Disney. That's what I thought it was. I don't know why.
No, I mean, I think that's an okay expectation, but Disney's sweet.
Well, it was magical with the little kid. Are you kidding me? It was magical. But now that's how I look at at movies. Yeah, you don't want to pop your kid in front of the screen and watch movies all day long. No, but
right.
Oh my gosh, the amount of creativity and the inspiration and stuff that you can get from watching a movie is amazing. But I don't see any positives to the whole being on a phone or being on a tablet thing. It just becomes the addiction for no reason. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.